just in. Did Glamlite just have a massive launch where they not only launched 3 new collections, but also brought back some restocks? Are we getting our first Christmas collection of the season? And is MCoBeauty trying to change the beauty world by bringing back discontinued products? Y'all, we have all that and more in this week's new makeup releases. So grab a snack, bestie, grab a drink, because it's about to get juicy.
Hello, my most beautiful friends, and welcome back to New Makeup Release Sunday. This is where we sit back, relax, to talk about all the new makeup that has been announced and sneak peeked, as well as some industry news. So as you guys can tell, I'm about to make some people mad. I'm about to make some people mad because anytime my fall decorations go up on August 1st, there's people in the comment section that said, Listen. It's fall to me, okay? Because all the stores are rolling out with their fall merchandise right now. Pumpkin spice latte is about to be coming back on the menu, and I live in Florida. Florida is non-existent, and it makes me happy. It makes me happy. It's my favorite time of year. I'm going to celebrate it for as long as I can. So with that said, besties, let's dive into today's top stories. So up first, on Friday, Glamlite just had a massive TikTok live where they launched over 3 new collections, along with gave away like $5,000 in cash and prizes, and they were also restocking quite a few collections that had previously sold out. So the first collection that is officially live right now, and you guys can buy it on the Glamlite website, is going to be the Pepsi collection. This is going to come with a body wash, it's going to come in the body scrub, along with 2 different lip kits and an eyeshadow palette. Now you guys can use my code Allie D to save you guys 15% off this collection. I bought it myself because when it comes to Glamlite, it's just the weirdest thing. It's the weirdest thing. They let me know, hey, we're gonna send this to you, or hey, you're our first on the list. We're gonna make sure you get the same PR. And then they don't do anything, or if they do it weeks and weeks and weeks later. So I bought it myself just because in reality, I don't rely on them for PR just because they're very inconsistent with it. And honestly, I don't care. If you're just not going to send it, just tell me so I don't wait around. I hate that. I hate just being I hate the guessing game. It's just it's like they're fishing, oh, you get $1. Ooh, like that fishing meme. That's how it feels like sometimes. So I bought it myself just to be, safe and secure. I bought it myself. And then they also launched a Glamlite lip shakes. Now, I don't really know what this is. There really isn't too much information on this. It just looks like it's going to be some sort of lip kit of some sort. And I bought the entire thing just because you guys know I do love the Glamlite lip kits. They're my absolute favorite. Right now, I am wearing the caramel frappe on my lip right now. This is perfect for the fall season. You guys know how much I love the Glamlite coffee lip kits. They're my favorite. But I bought this right here. I bought the entire PR set, so I don't really know what this is. It looks like it's gonna be some sort of a 2-piece lip set. They didn't really dive too much into it, but I bought this one as well. And then I also bought the brand new Strawberry Shortcake X Glamlite Body Care set. This looks like it's gonna come with a body scrub, a body lotion, maybe a loofah. I also picked this up as well during the Glamlite live. Besties, yes, I bought all 3. Because you guys know how much I love Glamlite. So those are going to be available. Right now, 2 of them are only available on the TikTok shop, but the Pepsi collection is available on their website. But so not only did they have those 3 launches, but they also had a massive restock. So they restocked the entire Lord of the Rings collection, the Scooby-Doo and Friends lip bundle, the wine lip kit. Some of these are actually on sale. Some of these are 36% off on sale, kind of depending on what it is. And I think my code applies. I'm not entirely sure, so don't hold it to me, but I do think that this kind of applies as well. So those are just quite a few of the restocks that happen. If you guys go on their website, all their coffee, all the those are just a few of the restocks that happen. Their Barbie collection's on sale as well, and then a lot of their lip kits are gonna be available right now as well. They kind of restock those in the process as well. So if you guys are a massive Glamlite fan, or you guys wanted to get your hands on these are gonna be available as of right now. So definitely go check them out if you guys want to pick them up. Up next, we are getting our first Christmas launch of the season. Can you guys believe that? We literally just bypassed Halloween and went straight to Christmas. So it looks like Lancome is gonna be launching their brand new Pink Palace collection. This is going to be their holiday 2026 collection. This is going to include the Sweet Escape eyeshadow palette, a shine glossy highlighter, a juicy lip treatment, and some matte lipsticks as well. I can't talk shit because I have my fall setup up when it's only August, but I don't know. I just want brands. I just wish our brands are kind of, I don't know, at this time create some fall collections, maybe some Halloween collections. I hate that we just bypass it all and go straight to Christmas. I'm but what about come on, someone do a Thanksgiving collection. That'd be so cool, right? I would enjoy that. But yeah, we literally have our first holiday collection of 2026, and I'm pretty sure all month long we're gonna be seeing more and more collections being revealed for the holiday. We're gonna start seeing advent calendars being released. Like I guarantee you, within the next few weeks, the Sephora holiday favorite sets are gonna be available. The Sephora advent calendar is gonna be available, and then all the massive advent calendars are gonna be available sometime in September. Just wait, besties, it's literally right around the corner. Finally, MCoBeauty said they might honestly start bringing back some discontinued products. Let me show you.
The CEO of MCO told Business and Beauty that this era of MCO is quote unquote dupe 2.0, which could include resurrecting discontinued formulas, using consumer feedback to improve existing products, working with the same manufacturers as premium brands, and investing more in third-party testing. And I also just want to clarify, just because you work with the same manufacturer as a premium brand doesn't mean you're getting the exact formula. Let's be so for real here. I think, in my humble opinion, that MCO may have discovered a smarter and more defensible business model. I know that they're trying to appeal to Gen Z. Yeah. And I get it, because Gen Z, when you're young, you don't have deep pockets. But imagine the millennials they could acquire if they brought back the original Givenchy powder.
Yep.
Velvet Noir from Marc Jacobs Beauty, MAC, the original powder formula that they changed this year.
They might.
You know, all these brands getting rid of like cytopentaloxane.
Yeah.
I feel like MCO could literally be like, we're going to stick it to the man. We're going to formulate just for the US. This ingredient is not outlawed there.
And sell it for $19.99.
I mean, I'm like getting hot thinking about it. Oh my God. If they brought back Bite Beauty's original agave mask.
Oh my God.
Bring me back OG Armani Luminous Silk, please. Armani Luminous Silk OG at a $25 price point. Take my money.
Now, after watching that, I don't know. I definitely have some thoughts. Like, while it'd be really cool for them to bring back some iconic products that like we all knew and loved, or like that had been discontinued, it'd be nice to kind of have those back in the market, especially at a really affordable rate, a really affordable cost, especially like a really affordable cost. But at the same time, people do make some very valid comments in the comment section. So one person said, this conversation is honestly disheartening, because while I understand people want luxury at a cheap price point, it takes away from the countless women who work their asses off in the industry to be business leaders, CEO, global directors, product development managers, makeup artists, brand owners, etc. All of this for cheap brand to come along and rip them all off and basically take the money out of their pockets and food out of their mouths. It's gross. Other people are saying like this is just literally all here for the Gen Z, not necessarily for the millennials. People are saying, you know, yeah, you could bring back the old formulas, but could you at least make it so that's a little bit separate than the actual brands that they're ripping off? Then other people are saying this is amazing, bring back the talc. Other people are saying no, don't do this. It's definitely some hit and miss. But one thing that I do want to point out is that this little comment right here says, all day marks the beginning of a new era for the brand called Dupe 2.0, which we all see elevated as super dupes that range from bringing back discontinued formulas, utilizing AI, which I'm not a fan of, Reddit and consumer feedback to improve upon best-selling formulas, using the same manufacturers as more premium brands, and investing more into third-party testing, MCO Beauty CEO Michelle Klutz told Business of Beauty. So I just want to know from you guys, what do you guys think about MCO Beauty kind of seeing the success of the all-day setting spray when they just decided to collaborate with Scandinavia to use their original formula to not dupe the all-nighter setting spray, because it's not a dupe when they're using the original formula, but maybe to go back into these, same factories or same manufacturers that these brands have used, grab their old OG formula and decided to remake that product. I feel like if they do that, honestly, I feel like that can be very successful. I feel like a lot of people are going to see that and go, oh my God, that's genius. And they're going to want, jump on board. They're going to get back that, the Givenchy original setting powder. They're going to grab all those, like the products mentioned, MAC Cosmetics products have been discontinued. They're going to want to grab their hands on that and fall back in love. This could really take MCO Beauty to the next level, but at the same time, at what cost, right? Like, you're going to, like that one comment said, step on the toes of people who work their asses off for these products that have been discontinued for whatever reasons have been discontinued for. So I really want to know from you guys, what do you guys think about this? Are you guys, happy that MCO Beauty might be going into the new era of Dupe 2.0? Are you guys just kind of like, you need to be somewhat more, are you guys just kind of like, this is a little much? Let me know in the comments below. But with that said, besties, that's going to be it for today's top stories. Now we're going to dive into this week's new makeup releases. So up first, Urban Decay just announced that they have a new setting spray coming to the market. This is the All-Nighter Ghosting Collection. The All-Nighter Ghosting Setting Spray retails for $34, and it's a loose powder and a spray offering a next-level blur and smooth with the instant, even tone for up to 24 hours. They're also up to 24 hours. Now, there's two different tints. I'm gonna pass on this. This is not gonna be for me. I just feel like this can go wrong so quickly. Like spraying my face with like a loose setting powder, besties. I feel like I'd end up like this.
What the fuck? Then what? Then what?
You know what I mean? I feel like that's the vibe it's gonna give. And I don't know if I wanna risk my makeup, especially if I'm on the way to work when I have to get up at 6 a.m. to go to work. I don't think I can like literally afford the time to mess up my makeup like that. So I feel like this is gonna be an easy pass. I would love to see reviews, but I wanna know from you guys, what do you guys think about this product? Up next, looks like RMS Beauty has a new Daily Glow palette coming out. It's gonna be the Redimension Daily Glow palette. This kind of reminds me of the Dior Universal Glow Face palette. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting. But this is a multi-use gel to powder glow palette, features 4 light reflective shades and delivers sheer buildable radiance. The formula glides on smoothly and blends easily, adding soft dimension to high points of the face for a fresh, naturally luminous finish. It looks pretty. Like I said, it's only available right now in Europe, but I'm gonna pass on this just because I do have the Dior and I've never really tried anything from RMS Beauty, not that I'm aware of. Up next, it looks like One Size is launching a new Ultimate Color Corrector stain. It's a stain and it's not your typical color corrector. Offers powerful, long-lasting coverage you can rely on to neutralize the appearance of discoloration from redness, hyperpigmentation, dark circles, or scarring. It's fast-setting formula that creates a smooth base that doesn't fade or fix or mix into your concealer or foundation. Up to 12-hour wear. I'm gonna pass. You guys know I'm not a fan of stains, but like a color correcting stain that's very interesting. I just feel like, besties, I feel like I would somehow mess that up. I feel like I put on a green stain to like neutralize any redness, and I feel like it literally would just stain and you would just see like me looking like the Hulk walking down the street. Like, I don't know, I just feel like that would just look, I don't know. I feel like that would look weird. I just can't imagine it being a stain. Like, what's the purpose of the stain? Why can't it just blend out? Why stain? Up next, it looks like Gap Fragrance is trying to bring back the 90s nostalgia. So they're gonna be launching 4 new scents. Dream, which is going to be bergamot, jasmine, and cider. Heaven, which is pear, vanilla, and patchouli. Grass, which is green mandarin, matcha, and cider. And Om, the closest original scent, is ginger, sandalwood, and cider. And Harmony, the brand new fragrance, is apple nectar, gardenia, and amber. This is supposed to bring back the 90s or the relaunch of their original fragrances that came out years and years ago. I didn't even know that Gap had fragrances back in the 90s. I don't think I was paying attention to that. I think I was too focused on Barbies and not really paying attention to fragrances at the time. But if you guys were a huge Gap fan and you guys really like the Gap fragrances, they're going to be bringing back their 90s collection, at least trying to bring it back as close as they absolutely can to the OG formula. This is gonna be available as of now if you guys do want to check it out. I want to know what you guys think. I want to go smell them. I have like a hair on my face, like my hair is like itching my skin. I want to go smell them. I want to see like what they smell like. What, like, I don't know, like I want to see if I get like any flashbacks myself. I'm curious. Up next, looks like Charlotte Tilbury is officially launching their first ever loose setting powder. Meet the brand new Airbrush Flawless Blur Loose Powder. This is a blurring setting powder for up to 24-hour hydration, oil control in 7 different shades. So I kind of want to try this. I know we just talked about Charlotte Tilbury and the dupes. I know, Besties, we did. However, I just want to know how oil controlling it really is. I really want to try that. Anytime a product markets itself as being oil controlling, you guys know I have to test it out because I have very oily skin, and I usually 9 times out of 10 can tell you whether this is oil controlling or not. Up next, it looks like Prada Beauty is launching their new lip jelly. This is a lip care item that combines the comfort of a balm, the refreshing shine of a jelly, and the treatment effect that nourishes the lips. When applied to lips, it transforms from a solid balm to a jelly texture with body temperature. It forms a protective firm, enveloping the lips like a lip mask in 2 different colors, blue and green. It's gonna be available sometime between September and August on their website. I'm gonna pass because you know damn well that lip balm is gonna be stupidly expensive for what it is. When I could just go to CVS and get the little Vaseline lip balm for like $2 or $3, that's like aloe vera flavor, amazing scent, and it sits on my nightstand. Like, I'm sorry, but that to me is where it's at, not that like 20 something, maybe like 30, 40, 50 something lip balm. Such an easy pass. Up next, looks like Patrick Ta is launching some new Major Sculpt Shape Anywhere Artistry sticks. This is gonna be for highlighting and contouring in a creamy. Formula. I personally am just not the biggest fan of contour sticks. I have tried the one from Morphe and I do really like it. But I don't know. There's only so much I can do with it. I don't really use it for like highlighting or contouring too much. They're just for like products that I necessarily don't gravitate to. They're not my style products. But this is gonna be available soon. I did see him talk about it on his page if you guys do want to check it out. This is an easy pass for me. Tell me how I forgot this brand was still around. I forgot this brand is still around, but this is the new line collection from Chantecaille. This is the Earthly Hues draws inspiration from the Savannah's Rich Grasses and Lions Club Silky Coat. The cub adoring the compact nod to the brand's commitment to lines conservation, meaning this product makes an impact in more ways than one. So it looks cute, but I also know this brand is just stupidly expensive for what it is. It truly is stupidly expensive. I tried it a long time ago. The products aren't bad, but I would never pay the price points for this. So that's such an easy pass. Up next, looks like Westman Atelier has a brand new foundation launching. This is the Supreme Biocomplex Liquid Foundation. This is a weightless, medium coverage foundation that blurs and smooths with a natural hydrated finish, visibly brightens and reduces look of wrinkles. Peptide loaded Supreme Skin Biome Complex smooths, visibly brightens and firms for $69. And then liquid foundation brush is $95. Holy shit, why is that so expensive? Like, why is the brush more expensive? I've seen a lot of creators on TikTok talk about this and try it out. It looks cool. I just don't know if this is a foundation really for me, especially because it's supposed to be for a natural hydrated finish. You guys know since I'm really oily, I like a matte finish. So I don't think this is going to be one for me, but I will say after trying a few products from Westman Atelier, I can see why the brand is as, expensive as it is, because they do have some really good products. So I can see why everybody talks about them. Up next, it looks like Chic Glam just launched their own Lord of the Rings collection. Isn't that funny that Glamlite just restocked their Lord of the Rings collection while Chic Glam is also launching a Lord of the Rings collection? So this is going to include a lot of different goodies. It's going to have eyeshadow palettes, lip glosses. It's going to have blushes, setting powders. It's going to have brushes. It's going to have a lot of different products in here. You guys know that I don't shop anything from Chic Glam. I will say their collection is cute. I won't deny it. Their collection is really cute, but this is such an easy pass for me. However, I will say it is pretty affordable. It's $89. It's pretty much $90 for the entire collection. I'm just going to go ahead and pass on this just because in reality, it's just not for me. Up next, looks like we have another holiday launch, and this one is from Dove. This is going to be their new holiday collections. They're going to be rolling out with scents like Pear Delight, Winterberry, Cinnamon Pumpkin, Sugar Cookie, Pecan Crush, and Snicker Doodles. So they're going to come with different type of body washes, hand washes, deodorants, and more. Honestly, I'm kind of here for it because you're not only launching the fall collection, but you're also launching the winter collection at the same time. So that to me, I'm all for. But I like getting it for lotions. I just don't ever get it for deodorants because I just cannot imagine the cinnamon would smell good with sweat, especially here in Florida. I don't even want to know what that would mingle like. I don't even know. That might ruin cinnamon for me. You know what I mean? Because when it gets really, really hot, I do sweat. I'm human. And I'm not saying I stink, but how your deodorant gets a little sweaty deodorant smell. You know what I'm talking about? I can only imagine that's the cinnamon pumpkin one. Ooh. Almost vomit inducing if I could just picture that. Ooh. And finally, the brand Menagerie Cosmetics. I think I'm saying that right. I'm not entirely sure. They have officially announced that they have closed down permanently. So it says, turning 40 this year brought a lot of unexpected reflection. Menagerie Cosmetics has been one of my greatest joys to create, but lately my heart has been pulling me towards a different creative direction, and I feel like these new ideas deserve their own space and identity. With that in mind, I've made the difficult decision to close Menagerie Cosmetics. Going forward, I'll be clearing out all remaining inventory, and these products will not be returning. If you'd like to own a piece of Menagerie Cosmetics history, this is your opportunity. Stock up on your favorite products and shades, revisit old favorites, or finally try something you've had your eye on before they're gone. I'm offering 35% off all remaining products, excluding Super High, and the discount will automatically apply in your cart. I'm incredibly grateful to everyone who's been a part of this journey and has supported this business over the past 8 years. Because of you, I've been able to spend my time doing what I love and building something I'll always be proud of. With that, when the time is right, I'll reveal my new beauty brand, and I welcome you to join me when I do. With love, Samantha and Jay. So Menagerie Cosmetics has officially close their doors, and honestly I've never tried that brand before. Their whale palettes and stuff like that way back in the day used to really call for me, and I really want to try them. I just never got my hands on them, but they officially announced they are closing doors. So if you ever tried this brand, I want to know what your thoughts about this down below. But with that said, besties, that is it for today's new makeup releases. Was there anything I talked about you guys were excited about? Are you guys not excited about? I know for me, majority of my wallet is safe except for Glamlite, because I did spend like quite a bit of money on that collection, not gonna lie. Like, I spent a lot of money on that, but you know what, hopefully it was worth it in the end. But yeah, other than that, I think my wallet is pretty much safe this week. I'm pretty sure we're gearing up for the holiday season that's just about to drop on us. I know Glamlite's gonna have some epic Halloween collections coming out, you know, that all this, you know, the holiday collections are just around the corner, so my wallet is preparing for that. But with that said, besties, that is it for today's video. If you guys would like today's video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, because I do post 3 to 4 videos every single week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channels, Are for Life. You guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing husband, Corey. And as always, the biggest thank you goes to beautiful, wonderful paid members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe, either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, besties, I love you, and I'll see you guys in the very next video.